You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by today. I have another one of... I had just propped that up there. Really nice. And it decided to fall right at the worst time. Let's see. It's another Easy Bake set from My Little Pony. It is the Cutie Mark Cookie. Okay. Let me see here. I'll take this little box here and set this up. I was using, this is my little temperature heat thing. Is that better? Okay, now it'll stay. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Time to check out another one of my vintagey, older, easy bake sets. My Little Pony Cutie Mark cookie mixes. Food shown larger than the actual size, ages 8+. So you bake the cookie, you put some white frosting on there, and then you have the little Cutie Mark. It looks like almost like a powdered sugar. Here, I'll just hold it now. There is this little shape design here that you put on the cookie, and that does the little designs with the powdered sugar. Here, let me back this up a little bit. All right, let's see. What year? 2000 something, right? 2006. Not technically vintagey, but you know, it's something you can't get anymore. And there's all the ingredients. It has a pink sugar cookie mix, a vanilla frosting mix, and a pink candy powdered mix. All right, let me come up with a little bit different way here. Or actually, you know what? Let me just adjust my camera, and then I'll show you the oven we're going to use. I'm going to use a different oven. You know, I don't know if this oven's ever made it on an official video. I really don't remember. But we will see. I had my temperature gauge out because I wanted to test and make sure that the oven actually gets hot enough. That is crucial. Okay, so everything seems... Uh-oh. There's a little coloring change there on the frosting. Let's just see. And I do smell it. Get the sniffer out. The frosting, it might be an issue. So that's good. Well, there's two frostings. Here's the instruction book. Oh, I was thinking this was metal for some reason. It's a little piece of plastic. Didn't initially kind of look metal-y to you? Maybe I'm just thinking it was like an Easy Bake pan, but it's a little white disc, as we can see now. Instructions. Okay. Tells you everything that is included. 2 cookies, 2 vanillas, 1 pink candy, 1 stencil. It makes sense now. I didn't read that earlier correctly. Okay, pink cookies. I think I'll just make a batch, and then I'll pick the best of the 2 vanillas. And then here, maybe this is easier to see on something like that. Those are your shapes. And it looks like this would be the top, just the way it's a little shinier on this side. And then the cuts look like they stamped it from this side. Okay, so what are they showing here? Oh, other sets. Littlest Pet Shop, Krabby Patties, done that. Dora Cinnamon Sticks, I'm pretty sure I've done that. Shortbread Cookies, Littlest Pet Shop. I'm not sure. It might be something I have to find. All right, and what does it need? Parents note, wash all pans, bowls, okay. Make sure, makers can also be using their kitchen oven. Well, I'm going to grab water. Okay, I'm not going to actually bring this oven in. I've used that oven numerous times. That was the oven that had, I believe, the safety feature on it. And I showed that one recently. Went through it, put in the safety feature. So it's not something I think I want to use today. Let's grab a different kind of oven. Got that oven, got that oven. So this mix can be used in any oven. But I'm not going to even do an Easy Bake oven. I'm going back, I think, to the 50s. So let's see. Let me bring in that oven, get all my supplies, and I will make my cookies. All right, so here is the oven. Have you seen that oven before? I have a similar one in pink that I used in the mini kitchen. This was going to be its replacement, and actually I grabbed it from there. Now, I'm just going to check the temperature. When I checked it earlier, it was all the way up to 400 degrees. Right now it's 308, so I'm not going to have an issue with baking in this. And it heats up the top, too. Let's see what the top's getting at. The top is 243, so you could easily cook something on that. Alright, so they want you to... Oh, those knobs at the top, they don't actually do anything. They're just there for play. Alright, here we go. Here's my water. It's only 3. Alright, so they go through all the steps of this original oven, so we have to ignore all that. They tell you everything you need here. We want this. Preheat the oven, we're doing. Spray pans with cooking spray. Well, let's do that. I'm using one of the vintage pans, one of the earlier Easy Bake pans. Fits really nice in this oven. Pour the contents of the cookie packet into the bowl. I could do that. Let's see. Ooh, look how bright pink it is. You know what? Let me switch bowls. I think this will just look cooler in a white bowl, right? Okay, got rid of the orange, and I brought in the clear. I could not find the perfect size white bowls. I have them, but I think they're just a little too small. So now you're going to be able to see how pink that is. Okay, so it says break it up first. Let's get the toolies out. Let's do this. Let's just get right into this. Let's get all this out here. And focus on the color. The pretty pink. Here we go. So it's 3/4. Okay, pour the contents of the cookie packet into the bowl. Check. That's easy enough. Oh, let me do a little sniffer test. It smells almost like bubble gum or cotton candy. Does it say on the front? Easy Bake Pink, artificially flavored. No. Okay, 3/4. 3/4 of a teaspoon. And then stir to form a dough. Okay, here we go. 3/4. 1/4. 2/4. 3/4. Let's use this instead. I'll bring the camera out just a little. Why don't you want to back up, camera? Okay, there we go. I'll just have to go forward. So they're supposed to be ball dough shaped. So 6 little cookies this makes. Oh boy. I'll tell you what, there's 4 shapes and 4 designs. I think I'm just going to make 4 shapes. Well, you know, I always got to do what they say. Then I'll look back and say, well, why did I do that? They didn't say make 4. It said make 6. Must be a reason. What is this? Let's see if I can salvage that. Hold on. Got a clean countertop. Good. Remember the pretzels I did last time? They wouldn't form right. This seems to be better. This seems like it's an actual dough. I'm just kind of squishing it into the side and pressing. There we go. I think it's close. It's all sticking now. Let me clear this off. It's actually super sticky. I'll do this better. I just want to get the initial mix done. Okay. That just got back all dirty again. Let me get my cutting board out. Let's get this on the board. This way I can just kind of use my fingers and then flatten them. So let me get this on my board. We're done with that for now. Okay. I have to say, it's good to be back at the videos again. I just want to thank everybody for commenting, watching. And by the way, if you start a video, you have to finish it. They look at that. I've been trying to give everybody just a little insight. They look at that. All right, let's say you start a video and leave just because something happens. They think that the video is not worth your time. So that's how they do part of the ranking, the total watch time on a video. So try to stick through or just let it play. And I'll give you one little thing that I do. When I'm on another YouTuber and I get the little potential to skip, I Don't skip. Shh. I watch it. There are a lot of good ads out there because it helps the channel. I think if all YouTubers did that, it would just help. And you know what? There's some interesting products out there. I actually get to see a lot of the new stuff just by doing that. All right, so let's get this. Just going to get in there. Okay, all right, 6. Look at that. Let's first divide it in half, right? And then each of those into thirds. 1, 2, 3. It looks pretty accurate. 4, 5, 6. Sprinkle your hands in flour and knead the dough. I didn't need to do all that. It's not that bad. Flatten the cookie balls. Place 3 cookies in each baking pan. So I have I have other baking pans, but this oven, of course, will only hold. Wow. So this little design will just fit the cookie. Okay. I'm not too worried about the baking. This pan might actually hold more, but I'll do 3. Because this oven is going to be hot. I'm going to squish them down just a little bit more in case they shrink up just a little. Okay, there we go. In the oven we go. Okay, so the whole oven is hot. Let's just do a quick temp read so you can see what I'm saying about the temperature. 323. I mean, that'll cook pretty much anything. Well, let's do this. I'm going to see if I can adjust the lighting. I may not even need to close. Oh, it's glass. Let's see if we can see in there. Let me do some lighting adjustment. I think I'm just going to give it 5 minutes. Okay, the lighting is way off, but it's the best I could do to show you inside. It's actually, you see the sizzling on the back cookie. Let's see if I just angle this just a little. Right on that back cookie, it's sizzling from the spray. It's really hard to get this right with the lighting. Such a small little, ooh, like that. Let's see if that, I mean, I'll tell right away. They are starting to touch now, so they get a little bit bigger. All right, 5 minutes. I have 2 minutes. I'm just going to let that record out. Had to grab my phone. Two minutes. I think today's word, let's do it, because I don't know who's actually going to watch this whole little section. I'm going to do a crazy word. The word is pinkalicious, because they're pink cookies and they look delicious. So word number 1 is pinkalicious. They're puffing up really nice. Let's see, I'm going to put the temp gauge in there with the door open. Let's see how much I've lost in temp. Yeah, it's 170. I knew that would make a difference, but it's also cool just to watch them, isn't it? All right, I'm going to finish this up for the last minute with the door closed, so I think we've seen enough. I'll be back. Timer. Let's check our pinkalicious cookies. I got a little spatula to kind of grab it. And then they definitely are brown on the edge. That is definitely brown. And I'll just see if I can move this cookie. Yes, nicely browned on the bottom. All right, we'll let that cool for a brief momento, and I will be back. Okay, I put a pan up there. I was just going to see how it actually melts butter, just so I can test it. Part of what I do is I test them just to see if I think they'll work for other stuff. Okay, mental note, a little more spray next time. Wow, that actually cooked too hot. I have a little spacer I can put in there. What I think I will do is I will lift it from the bottom just a little so that doesn't happen again. Spray. I wonder if I'm running out of spray. Ooh, that's better. You know what? I think the first time I did it, I wasn't really paying. There was something there because I saw it sizzling. That's just the way it is. Okay, let me get my spacer, and then I will put this in the oven. Okay, so let me put this in first. That won't be directly on the bottom. We know how cool it bakes. It's 5 minutes, so let me set my timer. Start. And while that's doing that, let's just see. Boy, that oven gets hot. If I put a pad of butter in there and it sizzles really good, it should. Well, let's do this. Let's get this out of the way so I don't interrupt these. Okay, let's get this in here. I mean, the oven is piping. Here we go. Pad of butter. I would say we had a little sizzle, not an impressive sizzle. I wonder if like the section like I had in the middle, there's 222 there, 221, 230, 250 in the back. There. Let's just see if that bubbles. Keep an eye on that. We have time. While that's doing that, I will get another bowl. Cookie mix, vanilla frosting, pink sugar candy. So not as impressive as I thought it would be. I mean, it's melting, but it's not, you know, like that kind of melting. Okay, let me grab another little bowl. The frosting is white, so let me grab one of my regular bowls. That, and let's see. Okay, place that, bake the cookie setting when the cooking time is complete. Yes. Okay, when the cooling time is complete, remove the pan from the pan grabber. Bake the second batch of cookies. Pour the contents of the frosting mix in a bowl. I think I can do two things at one time. Let that go there. Don't touch this piping hot oven. We'll just leave that in the corner. We'll put this here. I'm going to move it up just a little, turn this down at the same time. Okay. This one has a little interesting color, smell to it with the little color spots on it. For the most part though, it looks white, which is what we need. Perfectly white. I have a minute on the cookies, but you know what? I think before I go any further, I want to take a peek. What do you think? Peek. Ooh, those came out even flatter. I wonder why. Can you see them? Let's get the light down in there. They look so nice. I gotta, oh, right there is perfect angle. They're bubbling like crazy. See it in there? All bubbly. Look at that. That's worth recording. I wonder if having the door open helped the first time. Oh, I need that light. Sorry. The camera's going to mess up. It needs to see the white background. See, it's a little tinted blue. It'll change to white. And we'll bring it back to, there we go. All right, let me get another mixing set. Yeah, those cookies came out even bigger. All right, let's close that up. Let's get back to work here. The butter's not doing much, so not impressed with this oven. Okay, stop that. Let's come back. Let's get everything set. See how blue that is? It'll readjust. Slowly start to realize. There it goes. Let's get back to this. Okay, soften this up. I'm not going to forget about those cookies. Break up the lumps. No matter how much I break up the lumps, there's always just little tiny chunks. Okay, pour the contents of the cookie, but no, wrong page. Okay, bake this. Okay, add a half a teaspoon of water. I got the quarter. Let's just do 2 quarters. 1, 2. Now, usually with the frosting, they always say you can make adjustments, so we'll see how it is. Don't forget the cookies. Don't forget the cookies. Okay, so first word, I said, I'm going to do the second word based off the first word, only because it rhymes. I was thinking, all right, superstitious. It's hard to spell. Kind of flows with the other word. Okay. I think that will spread. It will spread. Okay. Let me get those cookies out. They can start cooling. I will come back, get everything reset up here, and I will begin the process. Now, how interesting is that? With the spacer, they came out. Let's see if we can rebuild them before they harden up. They almost don't feel done. I mean, they're puffy. I'll tell you what, I'm going to unplug the oven and just kind of let it sit in there. Dry up just a little bit more. Okay, unplug. Alright, those are out. Alright, now I need to come back with the rest of my supplies. Okay, the butter is still going back there. It really... The pan is hot, but it's not browning like you would expect if it's hot enough. It's close, so I'm just going to leave it for another minute. I'm going to say that oven is not the best. How'd that get on there? Maybe when I move the pan over, did anybody see anything fall? Alright, so let's get some frosting on the cookie. Let's bring it right in. Cookie number 1. Well, let me take those other cookies out. Oven's unplugged. I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Cookie and number 2. Well, probably too much, but let's just see. No, it was just right. And cookie number 3. There are my 3 beautiful pink burnt cookies. How delish. It's still piping hot. Now these, I just can't explain it. I know someone will explain it for me, but I can't explain how these turn out like that. Oh, get back here. Little flipperoo. There you go. Okay. Maybe in the time I can get the designs on these will be cool. Pink sugar. I've got the pink sugar. That actually smells better than anything I've smelled so far in these. Okay, the pink is not so pink. It's got that slightly brownish hue to it. Now, let's just do that. It says hold it above, but I think for ease of me trying to do this with the camera and everything I've got going here, I just want to do this. Let's get this oven out of the back. It's unplugged now. The butter is not doing much. Let's move this out of the way. And let's get our first shape. Design, whatever you want to call it. It worked. Second design. I will do the heart. There is the heart. Well, that is supposed to be the heart. Okay, this design. Let's go slowly. Okay, all right. They all look like nice little blobs. Let's see. Okay, I gotta let those cool a little bit more. So we're almost ready. I will come back for those. Okay, I am back. I let these cool down enough. I gave about 10-15 minutes. I am going to now finish frosting. I had to kind of mix up the frosting a little to get it to where it was soft enough again. I think it's just enough frosting to do all 6 cookies in that one little batch. I should have enough. I definitely wanted to get one of each shape down here. Okay, it's just barely enough. Perfect. Okay, so what shapes am I missing? The rainbow one? Yeah. Let's do it here. Yeah, if this was perfectly smooth, like a frosting that actually was perfectly smooth, it'd probably work better. And I'm thinking because it's uneven, that's why my shapes didn't come out absolutely pristine. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Here we go. Okay. Now hopefully when I lift it, it doesn't all just fall everywhere. Come on, come on. Hold on. I want all the powder to go this way. Oh, perfect. Ooh, that one was close. Oh, so close. I'm going to redo the heart. I think I need a better heart. I'm going to do what I just did. Kind of let it... I know it's hard to get off the cookie, but at least it... made a better shape. This time, though, let us think smarter. Ooh. Not perfect, but, you know, we'll live with that. Okay, I might as well do the last shape. Let's do another one of these stars. I'm going to push it way in there. Okay. I feel like it's going to snap up and just explode. Ooh, it actually came out much better. And a really misshapen cookie. How about that? Cookie-licious. Those are my 3 words. Long words, totally made up. Let me clean up my hands, clean up the table, and wrap it up. Okay. 1, 2, 3. How's that? 4, 5, 6. Nice and cozy. Oh, I'm cleaning up on camera, just so you know. Okay. Let me clean the countertop. Let us compare. Let us compare the picture on the package to what we ended up with. I will give you an extreme close-up, though, at my beautiful cookies. There you go. How's that? Maybe not the best lighting, but... oh, yeah. It needs a little more light, I think. There we go. Okay, let me get the bag. As I imagined, their frosting is the most beautiful looking frosting. Look at that. Okay. They're perfectly round, perfectly placed frosting, perfect sugary top. And here's mine. Perfectlicious. All right, which one am I going to eat? I'm going to check the bottom of this one. I'll hold it up. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the bottom's on these here. I'm going to flip it over, but I'm going to let all the frosting, the little sprinkles. Bottom on that one looks moist and delicious. Here we go. Okay. I spit that one out. It just tastes terrible. Ugh. Probably one of the worst things I've ever tried. I think it's the pink cookie. Need some water. Hold on. Let me rinse my mouth. Oh, that was terrible. I didn't swallow any of that, by the way. All right, well, I think you get the idea. I sacrificed my taste buds for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I had fun making it. Thanks for watching. Again, it's the Easy Bake My Little Pony Cutie Mark Cookie Mix. And thanks for supporting me and Lucky Penny Shop. Later! If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave!
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up!